Hey guys, today we are back with another tutorial, and today we will be doing something very special. Today we will be building an LMS website just like Udemy. And to build this website, we will be using a premium theme called Skillate and Tutor LMS to build this beautiful website that you see before yourself right now. Now, this is a very long tutorial, and I know it is essential to show you the end product of the tutorial. So this is our end product. So let's start with the menu. So we have a transparent menu where there's a logo and there's the categories for your courses. There's UI and UX, animation, game design, graphics design, and all the categories of your courses will be over here. The next one is the home button. You can see there are 3 homepage variation over here. I'll show you how you can cycle through these homepage variation later on in the tutorial. There's courses, there's blogs, and there's so many pages. There's about us page, there's instructors page, there's single instructors page, there's course single, there's blog single, become an instructor, dashboard, and membership levels. The next is the search bar where your users can search for tutorials and articles, and there's a my cart icon over here. So your users can purchase courses and check out from this section. Your users can also sign up to your website and log in to this website using this section. They can either log in or sign up. I'll show you how the login process works. Later on, there's the text over here that says learn anytime, anywhere. So I'll show you how you can create these elements using a plugin called Cubely. Next, you can see the search bar over here and a button, and also a popular section where you can put your categories here. You can see there's UX, Illustrator, game, design. You can put your course categories over here. The next section is the favorite category section. You can see that all of the course categories that you saw in the menu is also over here. You can see there UI, UX is there, there's animation, there's game design, and you can also press the view more button to see more of the course categories. So the next section is the deal of the year, 50% off. So time to time you offer 20% discount to your courses so that students will be more keen on purchasing those courses. You can put it over here. You can see that it shows how many days, hours, and minutes are remaining before the offer expires. The next section is the most trending courses section. So here you can see that there are more courses over here. These are the courses that are trending currently. This will be automatically updated when students keep purchasing these products. You can see there are so many courses over here. There's a free course, there's also a paid course. I'll show you how you can create free courses and paid courses as well in this tutorial. So let's move on to the educators section. So here are all the educators or instructors who are registered on your website. They will also have their ratings, their name, and how many courses they have published in this website. All will be shown in this section. The next section is become a teacher. So if someone wants to register on your website as an instructor or a teacher, they can click on this button to become a user. So the next section is the students' words section. So you can choose the best comments of your students or instructors, and you can display those comments in this section. I'll also show you how you can create these sections. The next section is the catalog section. So this section shows you how many online courses you currently have in your website and how many instructors are currently registered on your website. Of course, these are all dummy data, and we don't have this much course in this website currently. But when you have your own website, you can edit these numbers and show how many courses and instructors are there currently on your website. So moving on to the next section is the footer. So the footer has the Skillate logo. So you can put your own website logo in there, some text, your phone number, your email address, and some other company information, resources, and support. So we will be creating this beautiful website. So now we've seen the homepage. I want to show you how the courses look. So from the courses or favorite section, I want to pick the UI and UX category. So I've clicked on this course category, and I have landed in the UI and UX category page. So all the UI and UX courses will be in this section. As you can see, the Adobe Illustrator, the drawing course to beginner, advanced, ultimate Photoshop training, user experience design, and so much more. All these courses are over here. You can also cycle these courses from this category section. For example, the UI and UX selected. If I select, say, photography from here, only the photography courses will be shown here. I also unchecked the UI and UX, as you can see, so only the photography will be shown. I can also cycle my courses through their difficulty levels. So there are 3 levels: beginner, intermediate, and expert. So I'm going to select the beginner level. As you can see, only the beginner level courses are here. I can also cycle through free and paid courses. I can also select my language, which language course I want. There's also some suggestion for your users where they can purchase these courses from here. There's also a breadcrumb over here, you can see. So I'm going to press on the home button to return to the main menu section. Now you have seen how the course looks. I think it's high time you see how it looks when a user logs in. So I'm going to log in. I'm going to press this button over here, and you can see you can log in with Facebook, sign in with Google, continue with Twitter, but I'm going to log in using the normal way. I'm going to input my username and password and hit enter. And it's authenticating, and you can see login is successful, and now I'm being redirected. So I have logged in to my profile. You can see my profile picture is over here, and from here you can see other menu items such as the dashboard, profile, enrolled courses, wishlist, reviews, my quiz attempts, order history, question and answer settings, and a logout button, so I can log out of my course, out of my profile from here. So I'm going to show you the dashboard. Let me click on this. So this is my dashboard. The first thing that it shows is how many courses I have enrolled, how many active courses I have, and how many courses I've completed. So from here I can click on my profile button and actually update my profile. As you can see, it shows the registration date, the first name, the last name, the username, the email address. Of course, these are all dummy data. I can also see my enrolled courses. You see, I have enrolled into these courses and also completed these courses, so I can also download my certificate from here as well. There's also a wish list, my quiz attempts. So there will be quizzes for many courses. So I can also log in. I can also log out of my account from here, but I'm going to press on the logo button to go back to the home page. Now I want to show you how a course looks from the front end. Say if a student is taking a course, how will he or she experience the course? So from here, I'm going to choose a course. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to choose this Adobe Illustrator CC 2020 Masterclass. I'm going to click on View Course. As you can see, I'm already enrolled into this course. I can click on Continue Lesson. You can see the review of the course, the level of the course, total hour, video tutorials, how many tutorials it has. It has 9 tutorials. So let's take a look at the course details. So here are the course contents. You can see that these are all the topics, and if you click on them, all the lessons within that topic are seen. Why learn Illustrator, how to study. These are all the lessons. I have already viewed them. As you can see, it's written viewed. So let's see about the course. So here's the section where I can see how my course, I can see the details of my course. I can press on the show more button to see more details of the course. So I'll show you how you can insert all of this data from the back end. You can also see what to learn. You can also see what are the materials that will be included, what are the requirements. I have put here, you can see that there's absolutely no experience required. You're going to need Microsoft Excel. Whatever the requirement of the course is, you can put over there. You can also see the audience or the target audience for whom this course is made. You can also see that. And this is the instructor section. So your students can see the name of the instructor, how many courses they have, and a little bit of their details and their social media profile. The next section is the announcement section. So if there's any announcement, it will be placed over there. The next is the student reviews. You can see all the reviews of the students from here, and there's more courses to get you started section, and finally the footer. So that's how it looks. Now let's click on continue to lesson, and yes, this is how our lesson looks. So these are all the topics. You can click on this topic to fold it, and you can click on it again to unfold it. And these are the overview and exercise. There's the video. You can also click on this arrow button to make this video full screen so that you can focus more on your lessons. You can click on it again to bring up the lessons list. To move on to another lesson, simply click on it and the new lesson will open up. Since I have completed this course, I can move lessons to lessons very easily. But if you enable the content rip system, students will have to complete one lesson before they move on to lesson 2. So I wanted to discuss something before finishing off the introduction part. I wanted to show you the certificates. So students will be awarded a certificate after they complete a course. They can go back to their course page and view their certificate from there. So I'll click on the view certificate button. And this is how the certificate looks. You can see that the design is very beautiful. It is verified certificate of achievement. The name of the student will be here, and the name of the course is also here along with the code of the course. There's a valid certificate ID, and there's a signature of the admin of Tutor LMS. So I will show you how you can select a template for your certificate and how you can customize the data of your certificate in the later part of this tutorial. I'm going to go back to my homepage. So that is basically how our website looks. Now we are going to create this beautiful website, but before that we need to purchase our domain and hosting. So let's get started with this tutorial. So once you're ready, go to HostGator's website. We'll also provide the link in the description so you can easily click on it and visit the website. And you will come here in the landing page of HostGator. As you can see that they provide 99% uptime and they give you a free SSL certificate with easy WordPress installation and a free domain for 1 whole year. You can scroll down and see some of their privileges, some of the features they provide. They provide you share hosting, they give you a website builder. They also provide VPS hosting and dedicated hosting. There are over 2 million websites currently hosted on HostGator. And you can see some of their more features, the free domain, the free site transfer. For example, if you want to move your website from one hosting service to another, you can also do that very easily. And you'll also get the unmetered bandwidth. Now, bandwidth is very important. So let me explain to you what unmetered bandwidth actually means. So before that, let's understand what a metered bandwidth or a limited bandwidth really means. So with a metered bandwidth, your hosting provider will set a limit on the amount of data that can be transferred within a month. Say for example, if you have a limit of 100 MB, your site can have 100 MB of data transfer without reaching the limit. If the traffic on your site does go over this limit, then you will be charged additional fees. But with unmetered bandwidth, you're not affected by how much traffic your website gets. Unmetered bandwidth entails that no matter how much data your site transfers, you won't get charged extra fees. So after you're done looking at all of the features and reading all the texts, you can click on Get Started. You'll be brought to this page where you can see there are 3 plans: the hatchling plan, the baby plan, and the business plan. Now all of these have great features, but we recommend the baby plan, as in this one you'll see that you'll be able to produce unlimited number of websites. So the advantage with this plan is that you will be able to build unlimited number of websites. Say in the future you want to build an e-commerce website or a corporate website or a portfolio website, you can easily do so. You can build as many websites as you want. So this plan is really great. You'll also have the one-click WordPress installation. Now, installing WordPress isn't that difficult, but the one-click installation basically gives you a software which you can use to install your WordPress much easier and quicker. You will also have a free WordPress or a cPanel website transfer. If you have your WordPress installed in some other hosting plan, HostGator can help you transfer your website from your current hosting plan to HostGator's hosting plan, and that would be for free. Then again, you will also have the unmetered bandwidth. I explained to you earlier what unmetered bandwidth actually means, so this is an amazing feature to have. You also get a free SSL certificate. SSL stands for Secured Sockets Layer, and it lets you use the extra S in HTTPS. So if a website has SSL activated, you'll see a padlock beside the URL, meaning the website is secured. If your website doesn't have an SSL certificate, then it will be marked not secured by any modern day browsers. So it is very important to have SSL certificate. You also get a free domain. So that is why we said that you should register from HostGator, because you get the free domain for 1 whole year. So once you have read all of the features and you're ready to purchase, click on Buy Now to proceed to the next step. But before you do, I would advise you to purchase the business plan if you have the budget, because this has some amazing features such as the free dedicated IP, free SEO tools, and you get a free upgrade to a positive SSL. Now what does that mean? I'll explain later in the video, but if you have the budget for this plan, you may purchase it. Okay, now we're going with the baby plan. Just click on Buy Now. After you select Buy Now, you will be directed to this page where you have to choose your domain first. So if you have already registered your domain from, say, Namecheap.com or GoDaddy.com, you can click here and enter your domain name, and HostGator will automatically find it. Or if you're registering your new domain, just click here and then select domain for your website. Now I'm going to enter my domain name, so I'm going to select thisismyacademy.com. Let's type that in. So this is what we have chosen. Now select the com, and you can see that this domain is available. HostGator will also suggest some more domains, let's say .club, .site, .net, .online, .space, but we're going to pick the .com as this is the best one. And for 1 whole year, this will be free. If you scroll down, and you'll see that the domain privacy protection, HostGator will protect your privacy, your identity online. This is a great feature. After that, in the choose a hosting plan, we have already selected the baby plan, but if you decide to upgrade, you can select business here or go with the original plan. Now the billing cycle here, by default 36 months are selected, and you get the highest discount if you select the 36 months. Since we're just starting out, let's just select the 12 months plan. Next, here, create your HostGator account. So if you don't have an account, you have to create the account first. Give your email address, confirm your email address, password, and then choose a security pin for your account. Just make sure that you don't begin with a 0, and it will only be 4 digits. Later on, go to the billing info. In the billing info, here's a lot of fields you have to fill out, especially the red asterisks. Those fields which have red asterisks, you must fill out these fields. Here, give your first name, your last name. This is optional. You can mention your company name if you want. Then provide your phone number, your address. If you have a second address, you can provide it here. This is also optional. Then select your country. There's a lot of country here. You can select on the drop down menu and select your country. Select your city, select your state, and then insert your zip code. Next, in the payment type, there's 2 payment types, the credit card and the PayPal. Select whichever method you want. For credit card, give the name of your credit card, the number of your credit card, the CVV code of your credit card, which is usually in the back of the credit card. You can hover your mouse over here and they will show you where you will find your CVV code. You have to also mention your expiry date of your card, and tax exemption ID, this is optional. You can leave it if you want. Later on, if you move down, you will see add additional services. Now all of these services are optional. You may pick it if you want, or you may leave this. We'll go over each one of these services. Let's see. The first one is SSL certificate. So in the beginning, we saw that the SSL certification was free. And now in this additional features, HostGator is saying that SSL certificate would cost you $3.33 per month. So that's not a trick. HostGator will give you the SSL certificate even if you don't select this option. But if you select this option, it will give you a certificate, a badge that you can show on your website. So you can leave it. That's not necessary. So you can leave it. No need to select it. The next one is Site Lock Essential. This is a very important service, and it is also, you can see that it is highly recommended. Why it's highly recommended is this thing protects you against malicious attacks and malwares from your on your website. SiteLock automatically downloads your site data and then scans and removes malware and uploads a clean version of your website if you have malware attacks or breaches on your website. So you might want to select this if you want. We definitely recommend selecting this one. Again, you also get the professional email. Get professional email. This basically adds your Gmail calendar, chat, cloud storage with Drive, video conference with Meet, and much more. You can select this if you want. Another one is site backup. Backup is very, very important. When you're working with WordPress, you need to back up your website from time to time. For example, if your website breaks or has any problem, you need to have a safe backup of your website so you can get the data back. And the last one is HostGator SEO tools. This one is a bonus. You can get it if you want. This gives you analytics and SEO services. You can see your search ranks. You can also boost your website traffic using these tools. So you can also select this or leave it out. You can later on purchase this if you want. So we're leaving it out here. The coupon code, if you have any coupon code, you can enter here. They have already entered a coupon code here. So after you're done, this is the final billing. This is the review of your billing. Here you can see that you're getting a 24/7 365 live chat and email support, which is absolutely free. You also get an account activation for free. Also, you have the money back guarantee, which is generally 30 days, but they're giving you 45 days. So you have 45 days to check out HostGator. If you do not like it, they will give you your money back, 100% guaranteed. And you also get the domain registration, which is free. As you can see that this is free. And this is just for 1 year. Keep in mind. And we've selected the baby plan for 12 months. They've billed you here. And for hosting add-ons, the optional add-ons that we selected, it's $50.83. So in subtotal, it's $260.22, and they have given you a discount of $149. So your final amount is $118 for your entire website hosting services for 1 whole year. So if you think about it, it's a pretty good deal. After you're done, click on this checkbox that you have read and agreed to HostGator's auto renewal terms and services. You can read all of these, and then finally check out to complete your purchase. So after you have confirmed your purchase, you'll see this payment completion page. In this section, HostGator will set up your account so that you can access your HostGator dashboard, cPanel, and other features. So wait for a few seconds until the setup is complete. So after the setup is completed, you might see a survey page where HostGator will ask you about your website. You can take the survey and continue. Next, HostGator will send an email to the email address you provided during your purchase. So go to your inbox and find HostGator's email. Here, you will find the name of your plan, your control panel address, username, domain, password, and your name servers. Now, if you purchased your domain from HostGator, then you don't have to worry about the name servers. If you have purchased your domain from another service like Namecheap or GoDaddy, then you have to visit your domain service website and go to DNS management option. There you will find option to change or input your own custom name servers. Copy the name servers from your HostGator email and paste it here to point your domain to the HostGator's name servers. Now, to install WordPress, we need to log into our HostGator cPanel. To log in, simply click on the control panel link from the email and you will land on the login page of HostGator cPanel. Now, enter your username and password that HostGator sent you in their email to log in. So after the authentication is completed, you will log into your cPanel. This is how the cPanel looks. There are a lot of options over here. I don't think we will be needing all of these, but I'll do a short introduction. So your general information and your domain information all are included in the right side of the screen, but in the middle you'll find a lot of options. So let's go through some of the options. The first options that we see is the email. From here you will be able to manage your email, create email accounts. Basically you can manage all your emails from here. The next section is probably the thing that you will be using very often, is the files. Using the files manager, you can access your WordPress website files. You can also create FTP accounts from here. You can also do manual backups or backup wizard. The next section is the database. From here, you will be able to access your phpMyAdmin and your databases. The next section is the domains section. Here you can see there are a lot of domain related options. We will not need any of this right now, but you can use this to create add-on domains or subdomains. Now, there are a lot of options over here, metrics, security, software, but we are looking for one particular service, and that is the Softaculus apps installer. When you come over here, you'll see an option called WordPress. Now, this will initiate the Softaculus WordPress installer. Just click on it. So this is the Softaculus WordPress installer. Through this interface, you can install your WordPress. You can click on this button over here, or you can click on this button over here, install now. So I'm going to click on this button, and this brings us to the WordPress installation screen. So the first thing that you're going to do is select the latest version of WordPress. So the latest version is always selected by default, so make sure you are selecting the latest version. The next thing that you have to do is select your protocol. So by default it's HTTPS. Since we have the SSL certificate, we will select the HTTPS. You can also select HTTPS/www. But I don't think that is necessary. So select HTTPS. The next is choosing your domain. So in general, your domain will be available over here. All your domain will be available over here. You can select this drop down and select your domain. The next thing is the directory. So the directory isn't that important, but if you give a directory here, let's say if we type in WP over here, what will happen is that Softaculus will create a new directory inside your public_HTML folder and install WordPress over there. So that will complicate things. No need to insert your directory. In most of the cases, you have to leave this alone. So let's go down a bit in the site settings. So this is here where you can set up your site identity. This is the name of your website. By default, it will be my blog, but you can set any name. It doesn't matter. This is not the URL of your website, however. Then there's the site description. This you can change all of this later on, but for now you can just leave it like this. then the admin account. So this step is very important. These are your credentials that you will be needing when you log into your WordPress admin dashboard. So this is very important. So the first one is the admin username. By default, it will be set to admin, but we strongly recommend that you use another name for security purposes. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we are going to keep it as it is. The next phase is the password. Now, for the admin password, always make sure that you have a strong password. They have included a rating system over here. Make sure it's 100 out of 100. For example, if I choose a password, for example, 12345, WORDPRESS, WordPress 12345. So this is an example of a strong password. You can also include symbols like @ to make the password even stronger. So after you've selected your password, go on to the admin email address. So this will be your admin email address. So after you're done with that, the next phase is choose a language. We will select English, but you can select another language if you wish to. We're selecting English. The next thing is select a plugin. You can install plugins through this section, but it's not necessary. You can do it later on. We are skipping this step. The next step is the advanced option, which is actually closed. We're going to open it here. So you can set a name for your database. You can select the table prefix. You can also select automated backups of your database. You can select once a day, once a week, or you can also leave this advanced option alone for now, because you can do all these things later on. The next phase is selecting a theme for your website. You can select the default 2022 theme. It is selected by default, but you can select other themes as well. You can select your theme later on. We will use the Skillate theme, and I'll show you how you can install Skillate. So after you're done configuring all of these, the next step would be to provide an email installation details. So you can give your email address over here. After the installation is done, WordPress will send an email to your email address. So click on the install button now. It will take a few seconds, then your WordPress will be installed. You will also receive an email that says that your WordPress installation is complete. So that's how you install WordPress on your website. Now that your domain and hosting is ready and your WordPress is installed, you can now visit your website. Simply type your domain name on your URL bar in your browser. Now you might see an error message saying, "This site cannot be reached." But there's no need to panic, because this is normal. Usually, hosting is installed immediately, but domain takes time to be connected. It could take 10 minutes or even an hour to connect. So you can take a small break for now. After waiting for some time, now try again and enter your website's domain on your URL bar, and this time you should see a similar page saying "Website coming soon." This means that your domain has been successfully connected to your hosting and you are now ready to log into your WordPress admin dashboard. So we have waited for some time now, and I think our website is now ready. So let's try to visit our website right now. Let's type in our domain name, and this is our website. This is the default 2022 theme, and this is how our website looks currently. It has only one page, and my blog is the logo over here, which is not a very friendly name for an LMS website. So I'll show you how you can change it later on. So it has only one post, "Hello World," and nothing else. The entire website is empty. Now, to customize your website, to maintain your website, what we need is the WordPress admin dashboard. To log into your dashboard, you need to type wp-admin at the end of your domain, and you will land in a similar page like this. Here you can see there's a username and a password field. If you remember correctly, we added admin as our username and the password was... Okay, so we have entered our username and password, and after that just click on login, and this is your WordPress dashboard. Now, if this is the first time that you're looking at your WordPress dashboard, then this might be a little bit overwhelming, but it's really very simple. I will go through each of the options over here really quickly so that you can better familiarize yourself. So the first page that you are now seeing is the dashboard. Right at the left side of the screen, there are a lot of options. The dashboard, posts, media, pages, comments, appearance. There are a lot of things. Let's go through them one by one very quickly. The dashboard has all the main things on your website. What is your current site health, quick drafts, at a glance, activities on your website, WordPress events and news. There's a lot of information over here. You can also drag and drop these news feeds like so. As you can see, these all are draggable. It also says which version of WordPress you're currently using. It also says the version at the bottom right corner of the screen. As you can see, the version is 5.9.3. Now there's another option under the dashboard is the updates. We just looked at the home. Now let's look at the updates. So in the WordPress updates, there's really nothing to look at here. It only tells which current version of your WordPress you're using. If there is a new version of WordPress core or a new version of a theme or plugin, these will be listed here. You can apply these updates with simple button clicks. So this update page is very important. You can also reinstall your WordPress version and check for new version from here. The next option is the posts option. This is where you can post your blogs or any new articles. So here's already a post hello world made here. This is by default set here. You will find this one as well. So from here you can click on the add new button and another interface will appear where you can create a new post and publish it. You can also click on the add new button over here. It shows you the author of the post, the categories there. You can create multiple categories. You can also create tags. It also shows how many comments it has. It currently has 1 comment and it was here by default. It also shows you the published date. You can also create new categories from here. If you click on categories, let me show you quickly. You can give a name to your category, add a slug to your category for URLs, you know. And if you want your category to be included in a parent category or included as a subcategory, you can select the parent category from here. You can also describe your category over here and then click on add new category and the category will be added. So that's enough about posts. Let's move on to the next option, which is the media option. Now the media option is very important. Whenever you upload an image, an audio, or a video, it will be included in this library. You can manage all your media from here. So let me quickly show you how you can do that. To add a new image, video, or an audio, just click on this add new button. You can also click the add new button from here, but I'm clicking this one. Now another interface appears. It says drop files to upload or select files. So you can go back to your desktop and drag your media file over here and drop it over here, and it will be uploaded to your site. So we will not be using that option, rather we will be using the select files option. And then click on this image over here, the JavaScript logo, and then click open. And you can see that this has been uploaded to your website. And this is how the JavaScript logo looks. It also shows you the file size, when it was uploaded, and a lot of information. You can give a caption, a description, or an alternative text if you want. So the next option that we have is the pages option. So this is where you can add new pages to your website. You can also manage all the pages, you can edit them, you can delete them, you can also preview all the pages. Currently we don't have any pages, we only have the privacy policy and the sample pages. We will learn how to create and add new pages in the later part of this tutorial. Now let's go to the comments. This is where you will find the comments on your website. So students and other people can comment on your posts or your pages, and you will find all of these here. Approve this comment. It will be seen in the front end. Now let's go to the appearance. This is where you can add new themes to your website. So there are currently two options, the themes and the editor. We will look at the editor later on, but currently let's discuss about themes. Now themes are the main part of your visuals, because themes, currently we are using the 2022 theme. You will also have the 2020 and the 21 theme, which we do not actually need. So to better optimize your website, let's remove these themes. Click on it and then click delete, and then you can click on this one and then click on delete. So now we have only one theme selected, and this is the 2022 theme. We will install the Skillate theme later on, but for now we only have one theme. So this is something that I recommend, that if you're not using a theme, delete it. It will not put too much pressure on your website. So the next option is the plugins. Now this is very important. As you know, that plugins are the things that power your website. So currently I only have one plugin here. I did not install it, but it was there by default, which we do not need actually. You can delete it. If it's activated, you can deactivate and then delete it. You can also add new plugins by clicking on this button or this button. But currently let's delete this plugin since we don't need it. And that's how you delete the plugins. The next option is the users option. If you click on this option, you will see how many users are there on your website. So currently only one user is there, and that's me. You can add new users by clicking on this button or also on this button. So the next option is the tools option. Now I would advise you to stay clear of this option, because as a beginner there isn't much for you to do here. But I'll try to explain some of these features over here. For example, the import and export option. So you can export or import some of your files from your website or to your website. Since we're building an LMS website, you will be able to export some of your course files, such as your lessons, your quizzes. You can also import some of these files. The next option is the site health. This option lets you know if some of your plugins are outdated or your theme file is updated or when your update is scheduled. So you can check the site health from here. The next option is the theme files and plugin files editor. So you can access your theme files and plugin files from here. Now these are the core files which your themes and plugins were made of. So if you don't have any prior coding knowledge, I would advise you not to touch any of these files. And if you do, make sure you know what you're doing or you're following a proper guide. When you click on the setting options, the first option that you will find is the general settings. Now previously I told you that you can change your site title and your tagline, and you can do it from here. You see, our site title is my blog. Let's change our site title to. Now I am writing Tutor LMS here, but I advise you to select a unique and relevant name for your course marketplace. Now the tagline of our website is my WordPress blog. I don't want any tagline for now. Let's remove this. The WordPress address and site URL are always also there. If you see that it is HTTP, you can change this to HTTPS. Since we have the SSL certificate, you can add the HTTPS, so it will secure your website. The administration email, this is the email address that you provided. It's over here. You can change it if you want. And another option is the membership option, which says anyone can register. So you can tick this one so that everyone can register to your website. You can also change the site language, the time zones, a lot of other options. But for now, I think I'm happy with my choice. I'm going to click on Save Now. As soon as I clicked Save Now, it logged me out. So to enter your website again, put in your credentials. So we've logged back into our website. and now our website is secured. So that was the settings option, and there's nothing much else to do here. Let's click on the permalinks. Yes, from here choose the post name. This will be your permalinks. Then click on Save Changes. So that's about it. That's everything that you have to know for now, and that is how the WordPress dashboard works. Now let's try to install a new theme to our website. So there are two ways of installing a theme on your WordPress website. You can do it from your dashboard. Let's see how you can do that. Hover your mouse over Appearance and then click on Themes. So you can see that this is our default theme, the current theme that we are using. To add a new theme, click on this button over here that says Add New. Now, there will be a lot of themes, as you can see, the 2021, the Astra, the Hello Elementor. There are a lot of themes over here, but we want an LMS theme. So in this search box, let's search for the theme. Let's search Skillate, Skillate. And as you can see, no themes can be found. Try a different search. So Skillate is not available in this directory. To download Skillate, we have to go to Themium's official website. Themium is the developer of Skillate. So let's go to their official website. We will provide the link in the description. So we're here in Skillate, in Themium's official website. So this is their official website. As you can see that they have developed a lot of products like Tutor LMS, Cubely, crowdfunding. But for now, we want to download the theme. So let's click on this themes button. But before proceeding, make sure that you're logged into your Themium account. If you don't have a Themium account, open one and then sign in. So there's the WordPress themes that they have. They have the Tutor Starter, they have Skillate, Docent Pro, Language School. There are a lot of themes, but we want this one, Skillate. So as you can see that this theme has a responsive design, responsive navigation, interactions, quiz builder, certification, stats and reports. So if you want to look at the demo of the website and see how it looks, just click on this button. It's loading, and as you can see, this is the website that I showed you in the beginning of the video. It has all the features. It has the favorite category section. It has the deal of the year section. It has the trending courses. It has your most famous educators. It has all the things that I've shown you before. You can also look at the responsive view, as this is the tab view and this is the mobile view. This is how your website will look in mobile devices. So once you're done, click on this cross button and click on View Details. You can look at more features of these themes. As you can see that the theme will also install the free version of Tutor LMS, Cubely, and WooCommerce on your website. It will allow you to create a course marketplace where different tutors or instructors can register to your website and publish courses. So once you're done, you can click on this Buy Now button and it will scroll you down to the Buy Now section. So as you can see, there's 3 packages: the individuals, freelancers, and the agencies. So for the individuals, you can only use this theme for one site. And in the freelancers plan, you can use it on 5 sites, while the agency license allows unlimited sites. We are going to pick this one as we are going to install it for one site only. You will also have email support and free installation services as well. But if you want to build more websites, then choose the appropriate plan. The theme also has a 30 days money back guarantee, which is processed within 48 hours. So there's no problem here. If you're not satisfied with the service, you can get your money back. So after you're done looking at these packages, click on Buy Now button. So when you come to the checkout page, you can see that it's $79. You can see that it is asking for your username and password. So let me quickly log into my account to show you. So I have logged into my Themium account. As you can see that in my cart I have Skillate over here. Now it also is telling you that you have to fill up your billing address. So type in your first name, your last name, and select your country, and your email address will be provided here, but you can select another email address if you want. So for the next section is choosing a payment method. Here you can give your credit card number, your expiry date of their credit card, and your CVC code. If you do not have your credit card, you can also pay with PayPal. Just select PayPal from here and then click on this I have read and agree to the website terms and conditions of Themium. You can also read the terms and condition if you want, and then proceed with the payment. So after you have purchased Skillate, now we are back in the dashboard. You will have a compressed file downloaded on your computer, and this is this file, the Skillate file. So we now have to upload this file to our WordPress website. To upload this plugin, simply go to Appearance and Themes, like before, and now click on Add New and click on this Upload Theme button. Now you can choose a file. Click on this button and we will select this compressed file and we'll click Open, and then we will click on Install Now. Now give it a few seconds to unpack everything. Once it's installed successfully, click on Activate. Now you have Skillate installed on your website. And now let's take a look at how your website looks. Now this is how your website looks currently. As you can see, there's nothing, but a few things have changed. You see the Skillate logo is over here. There's set a menu. Since we haven't customized anything, it looks like this. So we're going to import the demo version. So let's see how you can do that. Go back here and you can see there's a new message over here. It says that this theme recommends the following plugins: GamiPress, Tutor LMS integration, Mailchimp for WordPress, Paid Memberships Pro, Skillate Demo Importer, and WooCommerce. To begin all of these installations, we can click on this button. So this theme needs all of these plugins to actually operate. So you can select this one by one, or you can select it like this, and in the bulk option, select Install and then click on Apply. So give it some time, it will install automatically. Now you might have noticed a notification on the top saying that we have a problem with our Skillate license. Now do not worry about this, because in the end I will show you how you can activate your Tutor LMS license as well as your Skillate license. Okay, so all of these plugins are installed but not activated, so we have to activate all of them. So below here, click on Plugins and you will go to the plugins page. Here you can see that all of your plugins are installed here, but they are not activated. Now we will see how you can activate these. You can click on this activate button, but clicking on every single one of them will take more time. So we are going to select all of them. In the bulk action, we will select activate and we will click on apply. Now you have to wait for a few seconds because a lot of plugins are being activated right now. You can also activate these plugins from your WordPress dashboard notification area as well. So now you can see that all of our plugins has been activated. And now you have Tutor LMS, you have memberships, you have GamiPress, you have all the necessary tools over here now. So now that all the plugins are installed and activated, now what we need to do is import the demo. To import the demo, there's a quick way to do it. Simply go to Appearance and then select Skillate Setup. Click on this button and you will see a setup wizard. So this is the Skillate setup wizard. So you might be wondering now that if Skillate had a setup wizard that automatically installs all the plugins. Why did I show you the manual process? Now, the thing is that Skillate is a premium theme and it included a setup wizard, but the setup wizard is a very uncommon feature in other themes. So in the future, if you want to use another theme that doesn't have a setup wizard, you will have no trouble because now you know how to install all the required plugins manually. So for this reason, I wanted to show you the manual process and not the automatic process. So once you're ready, click on the start button. And the required WordPress plugins are all installed and up to date. As we have manually installed all the plugins, so the setup wizard will not install it anymore. Let's click on next. Now the setup wizard is importing the demo content. It will download the contents, widgets, options, and after import. So let's click on the import button and give it some time. It will take some time and then the Skillate theme will be imported. So importing the demo is now complete and it says all done, have fun. Your theme has been all set up. Enjoy your new theme by Themium. So now we can click on this button, view your website, to check out how our website now looks. So let's click on this button. And there you go. Now, when you type your website's URL on the URL bar, you will see that your website has turned into this beautiful looking theme. You see your logo is on the left side. You can see the browse course option, the home button, courses, blog, pages, become an instructor, the search for course, and the cart button, and also the dashboard. So before proceeding further into this video, I would like to discuss about this home button. You see, this is not available in the live version of your website. Since we are not live, we are seeing this option. So what is this then? Skillate offers you 3 different homepage variations. So let's hover over Home Classic Online Education Platform and click on this. Let's see how our homepage changes. Wait for a few seconds and you see our website has completely changed. The menu is there as it is, but the design has completely changed. We now have a totally different background. We have a search bar over here. It looks completely different. You see the course area has also changed. We have a new design for our courses section. There's the deal page over here, your favorite course section. There's the words of the tutors or instructors and the app area. So let's take a look at the second template, the Home Creative Full e-learning platform. Let's click on this one. And you see now your website has changed completely again. It looks a bit more modern and there's UX design, 3D design. The category section has came up in the top. The most trending courses is also here. You can see there's a video of the course which is more trending. The other courses has also appeared. Your students can purchase from there. Your teachers can also register to your site through this section. And it looks a bit more modern. Now let's look at the third variation, the Home Expert Focused Home for a single course. So unlike the previous 2 templates, this template is for a single course. So if you're looking to build a single course LMS website or a website for a single instructor, then this template would be best for you. You see, a single course is focused here instead of multiple courses. So your students can join the course directly by clicking on this button. They can also view the topics. Let's explore the website a bit. This course will help you, what you'll find in this course, watch free tutorials. Here's also you can see the lectures and what's included in this package. This course student reviews, so the student can leave their reviews, and this is the instructor section. If you are a single tutor, you can put your portfolio over here along with your signature. and this says what are the materials included in this course and the price of the course. Your students can buy this course from this page as well. There is a frequently asked questions section also. So that's basically how your website will look if you have a single course. Now I don't want any of these. I want to go back to my original one. So to go back to the original one, just simply click on this home button, and we have arrived in our original one. Since we are building a Udemy clone or a website like a Udemy, this theme is perfect for marketplace. So let's start building. So let's scroll down a bit. Let's see if everything is how it looks. It has the courses section. Let's click on a course. Yes, you can see that there are so many courses over here. Enrolled, free courses. Now you can see all of these courses are enrolled and free. There's a reason why it is like this. These are not actually free. Once you enable the monetization on your options, you can actually sell courses. Now the monetization option is disabled. I will show you how you can monetize these courses, but for now let's see how our website looks. You click on this button to go back to your home page. The deals of the year, the most trending courses, the educators, become a teacher, and that's it. That's how your website looks from the front end now. So let's go back to our dashboard. You click on this button and it will go bring you back to your dashboard. So you see that WooCommerce and GamiPress, all of these have been included in this website, and that's basically how you can install your theme. Now we are looking to build a website like Udemy. Now, as you may well know, Udemy is a very popular LMS website. It has so many great features, such as the multi-instructors feature. This is a feature that allows multiple instructors to collaborate in the same course to make the course more impactful. It also allows multiple instructors to sell courses on the website. There's also multiple quiz categories. So there are so many quiz categories that keeps the students engaged and ensures that they are attentive. There are also in-depth statistics of course sales. You can know how many of your courses are in your LMS website. You can see how the courses are doing in terms of sales, which courses are very popular among students and which courses are not popular among students. There's also students' reports. You can look at the report of a student of how well a student is doing, look at their grades. The students can also look at the report cards as well. Of course, at the end, there is a beautiful custom certificates. After a student passes a course, they receive a very beautiful certificate which they can proudly show. There's also assignment, content ribs, and student can also communicate with their instructors, and there's also a QA forum as well. So all of these features are actually very powerful, which makes Udemy that much special. Now, if we want to make a website like Udemy or a website like Coursera, we cannot do it with the free version of Tutor LMS. Of course, the free version of Tutor LMS has so many great features. You can create a course, you can add quiz, you can even sell the course online. And Tutor LMS Free is one of those few plugins that actually allows you to sell your courses with the free version. So it's great on its own, but the Tutor LMS Pro will give us all of those premium features that we will be needing in order to build a Udemy website or a website like Udemy. So before we proceed further, I'm going to show you how you can purchase Tutor LMS Pro and how you can activate your license. So of course it is needed because in the later part of the tutorial, I will also show you how you can create a professional course and add all those professional features to your website. So let's see how you can purchase Tutor LMS Pro now. So we will provide the link in the description so you can go there directly. So now we're in Themium's official website, and you see I'm already logged in. So here there's Tutor LMS. Click on Tutor LMS and you can see all of the amazing features that Tutor LMS provides you. It gives you a front-end drag and drop course builder, which is an interesting fact because Tutor LMS was one of the first among its peers to introduce a front-end drag-and-drop course builder. It also gives you stylish course details and listing. It gives you personalized dashboard for students and teachers. You get to pick so many quiz categories for your quiz. You can also give assignments, mobile learning, event calendar. There are so many features that is why I am saying that you need Tutor LMS Pro to make a great LMS website. So once you're ready, click on this pricing button over here, and then there's 4 packages. The basic is the free package, which we already have. It's a free license and free version upgrade. So the individual freelancers and agencies, from here you can click on freelancers because this is the best value, or you can purchase the individual one. So once you're ready, you can click on the buy now button, and again it has given you the billing details. You have to put in your first name, your last name, your country, your email address, and you can see it's $159.20. You have to choose your payment method. You can do it with your credit card, or if you don't have credit card, you can pay with your PayPal. Just click on this button and click on the proceed to pay. So then you can download your Tutor LMS from your profile. So you will download this compressed file. Now we have to upload this compressed file to our WordPress website. To do that, you can simply go to plugins and select add new. From here, click on the upload plugin button and then click on choose file, and we're going to choose this file and click on open, and now click on install now. So it will take some time to install. It's installing, and that's it, it's installed. Now you can click on activate plugin to activate this plugin, or you can go to the plugin installer. So let's see, go to the plugin installer. And from here we can see the installed plugins. So here is Tutor LMS Pro. Now click on activate, and your Tutor LMS Pro will be activated. And that's it. Your Tutor LMS Pro is now activated. Now you have Tutor LMS Pro. So one of the amazing things about Tutor LMS Pro is, now look at the add-ons. We are going to look at the add-ons. You see that you have access to all the add-ons right now. The premium, all of the add-ons is now available. You can use the calendar, the content drip, the enrollments, the Google Classroom, Gradebook, paid memberships pro, quiz, export, import, assignments. The restrict content pro is another plugin that you can install and activate, and you will have access to this add-on as well. Certificates. Now this is an amazing feature of Tutor LMS that I will show you how you can create your own certificates and include them in courses. You can also activate course attachments, course preview, email, multi-instructions, multi-instructors, notifications, prerequisites, reports, Zoom integrations, and so much more. So that is how you can install Tutor LMS Pro. You see, when you install Tutor LMS Free or Tutor LMS Pro, there's a setup wizard that helps you set up your entire LMS website. But since we installed Skillate, Skillate automatically installed Tutor LMS Free, and we did not see the setup wizard. So I quickly want to go through the setup wizard so that you will be able to set it up. So let's go to Tutor LMS Pro and then click on Tools. Then click on Setup Wizard. Now this will launch the Setup Wizard. Now this is how the Setup Wizard looks. It says, "Thank you for choosing us, a powerful, smart, and scalable LMS solution." So this will help us set up our LMS website. Now let's click on the Let's Start button. So the first thing is they let you choose your marketplace. So if you want to be an individual instructor, you can choose this. Or if you want it to be a marketplace so that multiple instructors can sell their courses on your website and you can profit off of it, then you have to select the marketplace. Note that the marketplace was already selected, as Skillate is best if you're making a Udemy clone. So since we are making a Udemy clone or a website like Udemy, we are going to select the marketplace. Then click on Next. Now here in the general settings, there are three options that says instructor profile, student profile, and lesson permalinks. So instructor profile allows users to have an instructor profile to showcase awards and completed courses. So of course we want this enabled. We want the instructor profile to be enabled. The student profile, it's the same thing as the instructors, but students will have their own profile. We also want this enabled. And for the lessons permalink, I think it is best kept like this. So once we're done, we can click on the next button, and this is the course settings. Here you can see the first option is show instructor bio. Let the students know the instructors. Display their credentials, professional experience, and more. You know, students who are taking a big course and want to get certified, it is important for the students to know who they are learning from, or who their instructor is, or what makes their instructors so special. So through this, the instructors can show their bio, they can share their experience, and that is how students will know that yes, their instructor is highly experienced, professional, and they will be benefited from their course. The next option is the question and answer. This allows a Q&A forum on each course. Previously I said that the Q&A forum is a feature of Udemy, and it is a very important feature. Through this feature, students can ask questions and also get their answers and learn collaboratively. So this is very much important, so always make sure that this is enabled. Also, the next option is courses per row. It's basically how many courses will be displayed per row. You can select 1, 2, but I think 3 is best. 3 or 4 is best for any normal website. Another thing is the courses per page. How many courses will be displayed in one page? You can increase this slider so that you can get 14 courses, 12 courses, or how many you want. We would like to keep 12 as it is the standard. So after you're done, you can click on the next button. And in the next page, it says instructor settings. It says new sign up. Choose between open and closed instructor sign up. If you are creating a course marketplace, instructor sign up should be open. So this allows other instructors to sign up to your LMS website. And after they sign up, they can publish their courses on your website. So for a marketplace, for an LMS marketplace, this option is recommended. And the other option is earning. Enable earning for instructors. Of course, if the instructors are publishing their courses on your website, they should be able to earn through those courses. So keep this enabled as well. The next settings is the payment settings. Now, the first settings is the guest checkout. Allows users to buy and consume content without logging in. So this is generally best turned off. If you want to make or create public courses which people can take without signing into your website, you can do that. The option is there. But I think for a professional LMS website, this option should be disabled. I mean, if your students or anyone wants to take the online courses, they should sign up and then enroll into courses. The next option is the commission rate. So basically, the instructor gets 80% by default, and the admin gets the rest 20% of the profit after selling a course. So you can decrease the slider a bit. You can say the 15% goes to admin or owner and 85% for instructor, or you can select 10%. I think it's best to keep it 15 or 20%. So after you're done with this, the next is the payment withdrawal method. So this is the method, these are the three methods available, is through bank transfer, e-check, and PayPal. Your instructors can request payouts, and you can pay them through PayPal, e-check, or bank transfer. So after all of this is done, you can click on Finish Setup. So your Tutor LMS is now completed setting up. Now you are ready to publish courses. So you can also look at some of their features, but we already know about this, and it's high time that we start building our course. Now scroll up over here and select Courses. Now we want to create a new course. So here are the existing courses of this website, but we want to create something new, something from the start. So let's create a new course. So this is the course creation page. From here, you can create your entire course. Let's take a look at how big it is. Yes, now we want to create a course. So let's say I want to create a course titled, let's just say JavaScript Fundamentals. This is the course that I want to create. Now, the next thing is the course description. Now, all of these data will be required so that your course looks complete. So for this video, I have already prepared a document in my computer where I have already written all the required things. So for the course description, I'm going to copy this text, go back to my WordPress dashboard, and then paste it over here. So as you can see, the course description is pasted. You can also make texts bold, italic, or the way you want. So that is our course description. The next thing is the course options, featured. You can check this or you can keep this disabled. That is your choice, but I'm going to make it a featured course, so I'm enabling this option. Next is the excerpt. I think I have the excerpt here. Yes. Become a JavaScript developer with job-ready skills and projects. All right, let's copy this skill, go back to our dashboard, and paste it over here. So the next option is the author. Of course, I am publishing the course, so you can also publish this course and choose the author as well. But the next option is a very important option, the course settings. In the general settings, you can see the first option is the maximum students. Here, it is selected 0. So if it is 0, there's no limit. I mean, any number of or unlimited number of students can join this course. But if you want, you can limit this. Say, I only want 40 students in my course. So now there only 40 students will be able to enroll into this course. But I don't want that. I want 0, unlimited number of students to join this course. The next is the difficulty level. I mean, how difficult is this course? Is it beginner, intermediate, or expert? You can select the level. Let's say I'm going to select the beginner. The next is the public course. This will, if you enable this option, this will make your course public. So people don't have to enroll into this course in order to take it. So no enrollment will be required. You can make this if you want, but I'm going to keep it off. The next is the Q&A, which enables the Q&A forum, as I said earlier. So you can click this on. So the general settings part is done. Now, if you want to enable the content drip, you can go here and then enable it. But for now, I'm just keeping it disabled. But this is very much important if you want your LMS website to look professional or look like Udemy. So after this, scroll down to the next section. This asks you about your course type. Is it paid or free? For now, I'm creating a free course, but later on I'll show you how you can make it into a paid course. The next option is the attachments or private files. If you click this button, you will be able to upload attachments to this course. But for now, I'm just keeping it blank. The next option is the course prerequisites. You know what your students are going to need before enrolling into this course. So the course prerequisites shows which courses students have to take before enrolling into this course. So if you have other courses in your LMS website, just click on this field and select these courses. For I'm going to select this complete Trello fundamentals. You can select another one, complete Illustrator CC 2019 masterclass. So there are now 2 course prerequisites. So before taking this course, students now know that they have to complete these courses first. So after you're done with that, this is the course builder. We will get to the course builder later because this is the most important thing. Using this, you can create topics, lessons, and add quizzes to your entire course. So before that, I want to tackle the other requirements. Here are the additional data. It says, what will I learn? So what the students will learn from this course, you can write over here. So we already have written, become an advanced, confident, and modern JavaScript developer from scratch. So let's copy these texts. I also encourage all of you to prepare all of these materials before building a course. You can prepare your curriculum of your course and all of these before creating the course. So it will be easier for you to create the course because all of your documents will be ready. Now the next option is the targeted audience. Who is this course meant for? Now I already have written the targeted audience. You see it says, take this course if you want to gain a true and deep understanding of JavaScript and if you want to become a JavaScript developer. So I'm going to paste it over here. That's it. The next is the course duration. How long is this course? Now, I don't know how long this course will be. So for example, I will write only 40 hours and minutes, let's say 5 minutes, 40 hours and 5 minutes. So basically you have to calculate how long your videos are and how long it will take the students to complete this course. The next option is the materials included. These are the list of assets that you will be providing in this course for the students. So let's see. These are the included materials. Let's copy these and paste it over here. So this course will have 42 hours on-demand video. So we have written 40 hours, so it's 42 hours on-demand video, 22 articles, 18 downloadable resources, full lifetime access, access on mobile and TV, and a certificate of completion. Okay, the next field is the requirements or instructions. So you can instruct your students what they need. So I have course prerequisite parts which I can use in this section, but you get the general idea. Okay, the next part is the course intro video. If you do not have this enabled, you have to enable it from the settings option. I will show you. Simply scroll up from Tutor LMS, click on settings, and this page will appear. And from here, select the courses and scroll down, and you will find the preferred video source option. From here, you can check your preferred video options. You can select HTML5, extended URL. I have selected YouTube and Vimeo. You can also select embedded and shortcode if you want. After you're done, just simply click on Save Changes to save everything. Then go back to your courses. So scroll up and from Tutor LMS, select Courses. And then select Edit. So we're back in our courses. And from here, paste in your YouTube URL. You can also select other sources if you wish, but I'm putting in a YouTube video. So the next section of Tutor LMS is the certificate template. So I told you before that this is one of the most special things about Tutor LMS. Just look at all these beautifully designed certificate templates. If you want to preview these templates, you can simply hover your mouse over a certificate and then click on the preview button. So now you can preview the certificate. You can see the design, you can see that it's written Certificate of Achievement. Here's John Doe, but there will be the name of your students, the name of the course, and also the signature of the authority. So once you're ready. Once you like a certificate, just click on use this to select that certificate for that course. So we are done for now. Let me scroll back up. So to summarize what we have done, we have configured some of our course data, such as set our course name and select a preview video, selected a certificate for our course. It's now time to start building our course lessons, topics, and quizzes. So before that, let's actually set a featured image. Let's click on here and then select a file. And let's click on this image and then click on set featured image. Now we have a featured image for our course. There are also categories. There are so many categories already selected. You can click on add new category to create a new category for your course. Now let's see if we have already a category on our website. Yes, we have a category called programming. So we're going to select it, and we now have a category for our course. For the course language, you can select English, but it will be English by default. But if you want another language, you can select it from here. All right, now let's create new topics for our course. From the course builder, click on this add new topic button. Now it asks you what is the name of your topic and the summary of your topic. So let's go back to our document and see if we have any topics. Yes. The first topic I want to create is the JavaScript basic syntax. Let's paste it over here. And I don't want the one. Let's just JavaScript basic syntax. Now I can provide a topic summary. So let's just write something here. So after that, we're going to click on add topic. So one of our topic is now ready. Now, similarly like this, we are going to create a few more topics. So we have created all the topics, but these topics don't have any lessons to it. Now, the topics may be considered as chapters. For example, in the JavaScript basic syntax, I want to create a few more lessons so that it would look better. So click on this lesson button. So this opens up the lesson builder. Now using the lesson builder, you can build your entire lesson. Now let's see how you can do that. The first thing is we'll have to give a name of our lesson. We can copy this from our document. And here you can describe your or create your lesson contents. So if you're creating a text-based lesson, then you can write the text over here. I will give a few text. Let's see how it looks. So after you're done, you can also add media files over here. If you want, you can add text, you can add videos in this section. So let's scroll down here and select a featured image. You can select a featured image if you want. Let's see, I want to select a featured image. That's it. So we have a featured image for our lesson, and you can also paste in a video. You can paste in HTML, but we're going to use the same video we used for the intro. We're going to paste it over here, and the video playback time, it's probably 1 minute. And you can also upload attachments, and you can enable the course preview so that guests or users can see or preview these lessons before they enroll into the course. So once that is done, click on update lessons. So we now have a lesson in our course. In the same way, I'm going to create another lesson just to show you. Let's see. So now we have 2 more lessons. Now your topic looks a bit more complete as it has more lessons. You can also drag and drop these lessons the way you want. You can arrange them. You can also click on this edit button to edit them. You can also delete your course if you want. So that is basically how you can create topics and include lessons in them. So I have gone ahead and created all the extra lessons, As you can see, the DOM in browser, I have created the lessons here as well. I have also created the lessons over here. So that is how your course builder basically works. Now let's talk a bit about quiz and assignments. So how can you add quizzes to your courses? So let's see. For example, if I want to create a quiz, there is this quiz button that I can use to create a quiz. But before that, let's talk about the assignments. This is the assignment buttons. You can click on here and it will bring up this interface. You can give a title to your assignment. You can give a summary and explain your assignment. You can also upload files here. Then you can also give the unlocking date. Say, for example, you want this assignment to become available the next day or unlock the next day. So you can click here and select a date from the calendar. For example, if you select 19, it will be available in the next day. Or you can select the other day. It's your wish. You can also select a time limit. You know, the students have this amount of time to finish the course. Say I want to give it 3 days and select days from here. So the students will have 3 days to complete this assignments. You can also assign the points, how much points students will gain if they could actually finish this assignment. You can set a minimum pass point. So if the students do not receive this much point, they will not pass this assignment. They have to redo or retake the assignment. You can also allow to upload files. Define the number of files that a student can upload in this assignment. So you can define that 1, 2, or 3, how many numbers of files the students can upload. Also, you can limit the file size. So once you're done, click on the update and the assignment will be added to this particular lesson. Now, let's talk about the quiz and see how you can create a quiz. To create a quiz, click on this button. So it will bring up this interface. Here you can give the information about your quiz. So let's see, let's give the quiz title over here. I'm going to call it JS quiz. And summary, you can describe your quiz here. And then click on save and next. Now this is the questions part. You can add a question or multiple questions here. So let's see how you can add one question at first. Just click on the add question button. And here you can write your question, select your type, and work with other quiz options. So let's at first write our quiz. So this is our quiz and we want it to be a true or false. There are other quiz categories here. You can select single choice, multiple choice, open-ended essays, fill in the blanks, short answers, matching, image answering, or rearranging the order. So we are going to go just simply for a true or false. Let's see how it looks. And let's say what's going to be our question. So we have selected our question. Now let's look at the options. So the first option says the answer required. If you enable this option, it will make the quiz a requirement. So students have to answer this. There's no way to escape it. The randomize. This option you can enable if you have multiple questions in this one quizzy. You know, for this entire topic, if you create 3, 4, 5 or more quiz, you can select this randomize. It will randomize the quiz order. You can also enable this one, display points. So it will display how many points students will receive for answering this quiz. You can say it could be 5, it could be 10. Let's keep it 1. You can also describe your quiz if you want. So our answer is true. Of course, JavaScript is a object-oriented programming language. So we're going to add it to the quiz. The quiz is now added. Now, if we want, we can create another quiz. For example, if we click here and let's see how the quiz looks. This time we're going in for a single choice quiz, and we are going to say what is going to be our quiz this time. Now for options, since this is a single choice question, for options we can click on this button to add an option. So let's see, our answer title we can write on text. We can also upload images if we want, or we can select that what the options will be displayed, only text, only image, or both. So I only want text, so let's write our option. After we have written our answer here, we are going to say update answer. So it now has only one choice. Let's add another option. Okay, so now we have 3 options to our quiz. We are going to select one, the correct one, and then we are going to select add to questions. So now we have 2 quiz, which we can also drag and drop if we want in our topic. So now let's click on save and next. This will bring up some more options, quiz options. Say if you want to give a time limit, so students will have, let's say, 2 minutes to answer both of this question. You can also hide the quiz time or display it. So we're going to say it's 0, no need. If you click on 0, this means there's no time limit. There's a feedback mode. You can pick your quiz system's behavior on choice based on questions. So the default is the answer is shown after the quiz is finished. The reveal mode is show the result after the attempt, or the retry mode, reattempt quiz any number of times, define attempts allowed below. So if you select the retry mode, this option you can allow the students to how many times they want to attempt this. So if they fail to answer one time, you can click on this option and allow them 1, 2, or how many number of times you want them to. But we want the default one. So that option is gone now. You can also see there's a passing rate that 80%, it's set to 80%. If the students score below 80%, they will not pass this topic and they will need to retake the quiz again in order to proceed to the next lessons. So the next option specifies the maximum number of questions students are allowed to answer. The next thing is the content drip settings, is the unlocking the date. So you can set the unlock date of this quiz. So let's say if I select 20th, this quiz will unlock in May 20th. So we're not going to do that for now. You can click on the advanced settings as well. There are a lot of settings here. If you want, you can actually go through all of them, but we're going to skip it for now and click on save and next. That's it. We now have created a quiz for our course. So that is basically how you can create a course. We have actually created a course with only 5 topics and a few of those lessons. It's now actually time to see how your course looks from the front end. So let's go up over here and select publish. It will take some time and soon it will be published. It will be made live. Your course is now published. We can now preview our changes. Click on this button. And this is how our course looks from the front end. You can see this was our title. Now the course is free and there's no review right now. And the course level is shown over here. It's a beginner course with 42 total hours, and it has 12 video tutorials. There's a enroll course button here. You can click on it and enroll into the course. There's the course topic content. So now let's look how our course looks. So you can see that these are the course topics and lessons that we created. These are all the lessons: the JavaScript basic syntax, the DOM in the browser, how JavaScript works behind the scene. Click on this and you can see all the lessons over here. So we did not specify the length of the video. If we did, then the length of the video would be shown over here. So that is how our course looks. You can also see the materials included: 42 hours on-demand video, 22 articles, 18 downloadable resources, full lifetime access, access on mobile and TV, etc. So the next one is, let's look at our about course. So here is your course description, and you can see that JavaScript is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. It is the description that we wrote. You can click on the show more button, so more of the text will be shown. Then let's look at what to learn. So it's basically what students will be learning in this course, and the materials included, the requirements, the target audience, and that is basically how our course looks. Now, the course that we have created, it's all good, it's looking very nice, but the problem is that it is free. Now, the free course is fine, but you won't be able to earn any money out of it. So let's learn how you can make paid course. To do that, we'll have to go to our dashboard. So we're back in our dashboard. As you can see, these courses are now free. To make this a paid course, we need to enable the monetization option. So let's go to the settings. We are in Tutor LMS. Now we are clicking the settings option. And in here, there's an option called monetization. Let's click on this one. And from here, the first option that you see is select an e-commerce engine. So there are 3 ways which you can use to sell your course. The first is the WooCommerce, which is the most popular, or you can use Easy Digital Downloads or Paid Memberships Pro. So we are going to use WooCommerce. So from the drop down, select WooCommerce. And after you have selected it, click on Save Changes. So now monetization has been activated. Now, while we are here, let's look at a few of these options. There's the revenue sharing button, it's enabled. Now it shows that instructors takes 80 and admin takes 20. This means that when a course is purchased by a student, 80% of the money goes to the instructor, while the admin receives the remaining 20%. Now, you can customize this amount anytime you wish, but before doing that, make sure to contact the instructors and let them know about it, okay? And you can also show this statement per pages. You can also enable this option, which is the deduct fee. You know, you can also deduct 5% from the total sharing percentage and use that fee to pay off your domain or hosting. So this is a good way of deducting that fee. There's also another option called minimal withdrawal amount. So this is the minimum amount of money that the instructor has to make before he can request a withdrawal. So I can say at least $100. So all the instructors or any instructors who wants to make a withdrawal request must at least earn $100 before they can actually make a withdrawal request. Another is the minimum days before balance is available. So after a week, so here's 7 days, it's given 7 days. So after 7 days, they can request a withdrawal. So we have included 3 methods of payment: the bank transfer, e-check, and PayPal. So when you're happy with all of these changes, click on Save Changes. You can look at the other options here as well. But for now, we are okay with it. Now let's go back to our courses. And this is our course. Let's click on Edit. And just scroll down a little bit until you find Add Product option. So from here, you can see that our course is free. Now from here, we will select Paid. But where will we include our course price? You see, there is a drop-down box over here that says Select Product. Click on this box and there are a lot of options. Now, which option should we pick? So to do that, you actually have to go back to products that is available after you install and activate WooCommerce. Since we used Skillate, Skillate automatically installed WooCommerce on our WordPress website. So after you've installed WooCommerce, hover over this section called products and click on it. We're clicking on it. And okay, from here you can see there are a lot of categories. There are a lot of products over here. From here, click add new. Now you can see that this is another product page. So we will type the name of our product. So this is the JavaScript fundamentals. You can write a description here if you want, but that is not important. What is important is this section, the product data. So here we will check for tutor, and here we will write the regular price of the product. Say the product is $100 normally, but you're giving them a discount, and the product is now available at $80. 0 cents. Okay, now our product is ready. Our product is ready. Click on publish button and wait for a few seconds. Okay, so now our product has been published. Now go back to our courses. And from here, click on edit once again. Now scroll down to the add product section, and now we will select paid, and we will choose our product that we just created. So scroll down, and there it is, JavaScript fundamentals. We have selected it, and now go back up and click on update. Okay, now it's updated. Now let's go back to our courses page. This is in Tutor LMS. And as you can see that our course is now $80. It also shows our regular prices. So that is how you can create a paid course. Now let's see how it looks in the front end. Let's visit our website. So we're back in our website. Now select the courses page. And here we can see our course. Yes, the JavaScript fundamentals. And now it is $80. Now you can click on add cart and it will be added to your cart and your students can check out. So that is how you can make paid courses in Tutor LMS. So our course creation is complete. Now let's take a look how our course looks. Okay, so I'm going to enroll into this course and give it some time. Now I am a student of this course. Now from here I can press start course button or complete course button. If I press the complete course button, it will complete the entire course. So I want to start the course. Click on the start button and here we are. That is how the course looks from the front end. Don't mind the video, it's loading. So these are the lessons: JavaScript basics, DOM, how JavaScript works behind the scene. So these are our topics: JavaScript basic syntax, DOM in browser, how JavaScript works behind scene, and all of these are here. And these are the lessons. Hello world. So this is a lesson. After you watch the lesson, you can click on this button and it will be marked as complete. Then you can move on to another lesson and then watch it and then press mark as complete after you take the lesson. So since our content drip is disabled, we can move through the course like this. But if you make the course strict or enable the content drip, you won't be able to cycle through the lessons like this. You have to complete one lesson in order to move to the next lesson. So let's see how the JS quiz looks. Let's take some quiz. So as you can see, JS quiz, just some basic JavaScript quiz to get you started. There's 2 questions, only 1 attempt allowed. All right, let's start our quiz. Let's see how it is. JavaScript is an object-oriented programming language. That's true. Now submit quiz. So who introduced JavaScript? It's Brendan Ike. Submit. So as you can see, the mark is also displayed here, and we passed the test. We received 100% score over here. You can also press details to see how we have done. Both of these answers were correct. So that is how our course looks from the students' points of view. Now we're going to go back. Simply click on this button, and that's it. So we're going to close our course. Just click on this button and we're in the course preview section. So now you have seen how the lessons look, how the quiz is arranged. Now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. Simply from here, click on dashboard. Although your Tutor LMS Pro has been installed and activated successfully, you still have to activate your license. To get your license key, go to Themium's official website and click on the licenses. From the licenses tab, you will find Tutor LMS, and there you'll find a button beside it called Add Website. Click on that button and add the URL of your website. Now you can get a license for your LMS website. Copy that license key and go back to your WordPress dashboard. From there, click on Tutor LMS Pro and then click on License. And from here, you'll find this interface. Paste in your license that you just copied, and your Tutor LMS Pro license will be activated successfully. Now, since our Tutor LMS license is activated, we also have to activate our Skillate license. You can get this Skillate license the same way you got Tutor LMS license from Themium's official website. So after you get that license key, scroll down here and hover your mouse over options and then click on license. Now you might ask, why do you need to activate your Tutor LMS and Skillate license? Well, if you activate your Skillate and Tutor LMS license, your Tutor LMS and your theme will receive updates, and you will always be updated to the latest version. Also, you can see there are some error messages. Now these error messages says that there is an error with your Tutor LMS or Skillate licenses. Let me show you. In this page, you can see that there's the error that our automatic update is turned off, and that is because we do not have our Skillate license activated. So paste in your license key from here and then connect with license key. Click on this button and wait for a few seconds, and now your Skillate license is activated. So we have covered most of the technical aspects of our website. Now, since we are using Tutor LMS Pro, I want to show you why I recommended installing Tutor LMS Pro. Now, hover your mouse over Tutor LMS Pro and let me show you some great features of it. Click on Settings. And this is the settings page. You will notice that there are 4 more options here that says Gradebook, Email, Notifications, and Certificate. If you do not see these options, then go to Add-ons. You'll find it under Tutor LMS Pro and enable this option, Gradebook, then enable the Certificate option, and then the Notification and the Email option. So after you've enabled all of this, go back to your settings. Now we'll cover one by one. So the gradebook. Well, the name is self-explanatory. This is basically the gradebook of all of your students. Let's see how you can customize it. The first option is use points instead of grades. So by default, your students are graded as A+ or B or B+, like so. You can use points instead of those grades. Again, you can enable a GPA scale limit, such as 3.8 by 4. You can also use a separator between the scores, such as a slash is used, So this is the standard one. We're keeping it like this way. You can also set the GPA scale limit. Currently it's out of 4. You can also increase it to 5 if you want, but I think 4 is good enough. So next option is the emails. Now your students will automatically receive emails from your website. Now the occasions when the students will receive these emails, you get to decide. So for example, we will look at these options later. Let's just go down here and look at these options that when the students will receive email. So the first instance is the course enrolled. So whenever a student enrolls into a course, he or she will receive an automatic email from your website. You can also edit what kind of email will be sent to your student. So let's see how you can edit it. Clicking on the edit button will open up another interface. Here you can see that the template content, the subject is you are enrolled in a new course. So your student will receive this email with this subject, and the heading will be you are enrolled in a new course. And you can add additional context here if you want. You can say, for example, so you can write the email like this: congratulations, you have enrolled into a great course. And you can see the template preview is over here. So your student who will receive the email will see an email like this. From here, they can click on the start button to visit your website and start the course. Let's go back and see some other examples. So your students can receive email after they complete a quiz. Your students will receive an email after they complete a course. This is very important. Your students will receive an email if they are removed from a course. Of course, this is up to you. For example, if a student remains inactive for a long time and you cannot reach him or her, you can remove him for the course. That is up to you. The students will also receive emails when their assignments are graded, when new announcements are posted, when new announcements are updated, when a QA message is answered, so on and so forth. As you've seen the edit function again, so let me show it to you again. You see the email is already written. Congratulations on finishing course name. So this will be the course name. So for example, if they complete a course on JavaScript fundamentals, this will be replaced by JavaScript fundamentals automatically. And this is the email that your students will see. Now let's go back and let's see. Not only your students, but your teachers will receive emails as well. When a student enrolls in his or her course, when a student completes a course, and so many other options are there. So you see how powerful Tutor LMS is. All these emails will be automatically sent to your students from your website. Now let's take a look at the email options over here. So the first option is the email template logo. You can choose your own logo. I will also show you how you can change your website logo later on, but if you want to change the logo on the email template, you can do so. Just click on this button and upload your logo. Just make sure that it's the right size and the right height and the right file type. So if you remember, the email template looks like this. The logo is displayed here. So you can upload your own custom logo over there. Of course, there's also a banner you can see. You can disable that banner by ticking this button on. But I will keep it off. I want the banner to be displayed. So there's also the email address over here. So I have written here example@mail.com. Of course, this is a fake email, but you have to put your own email address or the admin email address. Basically, the email that will be sent to all the students when these conditions are fulfilled, those emails will be sent from this email address. Okay, so let's move on to the notification. This is another premium feature of Tutor LMS Pro. So you know that every student has their dashboard and they can receive notification from time to time. So you can decide which events will provide them notification. So course enrolled. So notification when a student enrolls in a course. So when a student enrolls in a course, you can decide if the student will receive an on-site notification or a push notification. If you want both, you can check those both. If a student cancels an enrollment, you can also use that as a notification. So there are many instances for the notification. You can go through all of them if you wish. The final add-on that I would like to talk about is the certificate add-on. So after the students complete a course, they will receive a certificate. That certificate will have to have an authorized name, an authorized company name, the instructor's name on the certificate. This is very important. And certificate link in course of completion email. You can turn this on as well. And you can also upload a signature. So all these are very important. So make sure to go through all these settings. Now we will tackle the design aspect of our website. So how can you design your website or customize the design of your website? To do that, you have to go to the customization option. From the WordPress dashboard, scroll down and you'll find the appearance. This is where you can access your themes and widgets and customize menu. So click on this option. And you'll see a new interface. So on the right hand side you can see your website, and on the left hand side you can see a lot of options that you can access. You can also access this interface in another way. I'll show you. Let's just close this and let's just visit our website. Okay, now we're at our website. From the top you can see there's a button called Customize. I'm going to click on this one, and yes, it has brought me back to this same interface. Using the customization menu, you can customize certain elements of your website, such as your website's logo, your site identity, your global typography, color, and so much more. But if you want to change other design aspects, such as the background image, the color of your text, the color of these buttons, and other elements within the website, you have to use a plugin called Kubely. Now, Kubely is a page builder, and it was already installed when you installed Skillate. So the entire theme Skillate has been built with Kubely. I will show you how you can use Kubely to customize your website. But before that, let's see how you can change your logo and the header option. So from here, there's Skillate options. Click on this one. And you can see there's a lot of options over here. There's header settings, there's social login, course listing. Now going through each one of these will take a lot of time. So I'm going to show you a few of these settings, and I believe you can handle the rest on your own. So on the header settings, let me click over here. You can see the select header style. The header is currently in a transparent mode. You can select in header solid and it will become solid. So currently I think it's better if it's transparent. So keep it as it is. The next one is the header top padding. So if you increase this value, header menu will be pushed down from top. Let me show you what I mean. For example, it's currently 10. So let me increase it to 70. As you can see, the header has been pushed down from the top. It now has more padding on the top, 70 to be precise. So it looks a bit odd. I'm going to switch back to the previous design. Yes, now it looks better. So there's also the header bottom padding. You can also push the menu up from the bottom. So let's see what it looks like. Say it's 50, and you can see it looks like this, but of course the previous option was better, so I will keep it as it is. Again, and there's another option called sticky header. Now what does this mean? It's already enabled. When it's enabled, see, when you scroll down, the header sticks on the top of the page. So this is called sticky header. If you don't want the header to stick on the top, you can disable this option. And now when you scroll down, the header will not follow you. It will not stick to the top of the page. But I prefer the sticky header, so I'm going to re-enable it. Again, if you want to change the color of your header, you can do so from here. You can click on this, and let's say I want to turn it into blue. So now you see that my header has turned blue. But I think it was better when it was black. So you guys should pick a color that goes with your theme or matches with your theme. So feel free to experiment with this. And now let's move on to the next one. Now you can do a lot of things and change a lot of options from here. Say you don't want the search box to be here. You can simply switch it off from here. So the search box has just disappeared. You can disable the card if you want. But all of these things are very necessary for the design. So I'm going to switch it back on. I'm just showing you that the option is right there. So once you're done with it, remember to click on publish to save all of this. Next, you can see there's a course listing, course details. There's a lot of options. So I'm going to change the logo. So how you can do that is go to this logo settings. Here you can see the logo is already there, and this is the logo. I'm going to change it into another logo. So from here, click change file. And I already have a logo uploaded. If you don't have the logo in your media files, just click here and select the upload files button and upload the file and upload the logo to your website from here. So I'm going to select this logo and click on choose file from here. So now you can see that I have a new logo. I know it doesn't look that good, but I'm just using it for this example. Okay, so the logo looks a lot bigger. How can we size it down? You can see there are two options, logo width and logo height. So we can reduce the logo width. Say I want to reduce it to 80 pixels. Okay, now it's smaller, it looks a bit better. You can also disable the logo image and write only text. To do that, click on this drop down box and select logo text. As you can see, Skillate is here. So to change this text, you can simply write over here something else. EduMax. I just wrote it for an example. So you see the logo will look like that, but I think the image was better. So let's select it and then click on publish to save it. So I'm not saving it for now. I'm just showing you how you can do it. And there are a lot of options. There are typography settings, 404 pages, blog settings, blog singles. So there are a lot of options. You can also change the footer. Let's see how you can change the footer. So the footer is over here, and this is the option. The first option is disable the copyright area. If you turn this off, this lower section will be disabled. So you can't see the lower section anymore. Switch it back on. Now you see the copyright section has reappeared. You can also write something in the copyright area. So here it is written 2019 Skillate, all rights reserved. You can write your own text over here. Say education marketplace, all rights reserved, or whatever it is, your custom text. You can change it any way you want. You can also select the secured payment. You can write something else over here. You can also change the color of your footer text. Let's say I want to turn it into, say, blue color. It won't look very good, but I'm just showing you for an example. See, now the text has turned blue. So like that, after you're done with these settings, click on publish to save it. So like this way, you can customize a lot of things on your website. So be sure to explore each settings and customize each and every option to know what your website or how your website is made. Now click on the back button. So you now understand how you can use the customization option to change your logo, customize your header and footer. But there's another big question. How can I change the background image, the text, and other elements in my website? Well, to do that, simply close this customization menu. So from here, you can see this option that says edit page. So as I've told you before, that this page was created with Qubely. So you have to use Qubely to edit it. So click on this button. So now you can see the upper menu has disappeared completely, but the design aspect is over here and you can change it. So how you can change it? You can change it by simply clicking on it. You see, Qubely is a Gutenberg toolkit, and the way you work with Gutenberg is by creating blocks of element. So the block that you see here is a text block. You can simply click on it and edit it. Now what if you want to make your text bold or italic? You can simply click on this button to do it. If you want to do a little bit of styling, you can do that as well. Just simply select this column, and on the right hand side you will find the styling menu. Here you can change its alignment, customize the header, select the typography. So the color is currently white. If you want, you can change it to another color. Say you want to change the color. Simply click over here and then heading, and there's the color option. So you can change the text to black, but of course you can see that it doesn't look well. So I'm going to change it back to white. So that's how you can customize the style of your text. Now let's add a little bit of text over here. So it's the first text that we saw here, so I'm writing it over here. You can also edit this from this section. You can change the font size. You can turn it into smaller font size or larger. You can also change the font family if you wish. Let's say if I want this to be Times New Roman, you see the font family has changed. I'm going to change this one as well. You see, it's now a new font. So I'm basically editing what there was already, but how you can add these new elements. If you look closely, this is a container. This entire thing is a container. If you have any experience with Gutenberg, you already know how you can use the Kubely to build your website. So this is a block. This is a Kubely block. This is also a Kubely block. In this block, there's some text, more text, there's a search box, there's a button, and some links. But how you can add your own block? Say for example, I want to add a block over here. You see, there's already a block here. If I want, I can click on this block and then add any element over here. But let's say if I want to remove this, so I will select this area and then I will click this delete column. So this column is now gone and the search box has expanded to this place. So now how can I add another column over here? Simply click on this square box and click on this plus icon. You see another column is added over here. Select this block and now you can see all the blocks you can put here. So click on browse all. Let's say I want to add some text over here. So click over here. You can also drag and drop it. So you see some texts are added over here. So we can't see the text because they're all black. So let's change their color. So I have selected this text and then I went to color option and I'm going to turn it to white. So now the text is white. There are other texts as well. Let's delete these texts and we can see that it looks a bit similar to the one that those are here. So we can also change the typography. We can change the font size. It looks bigger now. We can also change the font family over here. So that is how you can add a block. So what if we want to add another block? We can easily do it, and to do that, simply click on this block and then click on this plus button. From there, you can add a button or something else. To do that, simply click on browse all, and then what do we want here? Let's say we want a button. Just click on it. You see the button is over here. Now you can add some text to your button. Let's say I want to say click here. It's just for an example. To move the button, you can change their alignment from here. And you can also change the size of the button to medium, small, but it was large by default. You can also change the design of your button just from here. Select colors and then select any color you wish. You see the button is now, I think, a bit darker blue. It has a dark blue color. So for border, there's a thin border. I don't want that. I'm just going to push the slider to 0. So there's no border over here. As you can see, there's a hover color also. You can change the hover color here as well. So you can customize and add elements like this. So what about the background image? How can you change the background image? So to change the background image, let's go over here and select this block. And while this block is selected, you can see there are the styles over here. I can change it by going to the background option. And as you can see, there's a background image over here. I'm simply going to click edit. And I'm going to select an image from here. And then I'm going to select. Now you can see there's a new background image over here. You can also edit this image in many ways. So let's scroll down and see there's an overlay over here. So if you want, you can disable this overlay and the image is completely white. Also, you can re-enable this and change the background overlay colors. For example, if I wanted a green color, see, the overlay is now green. You can change it to blue or any color you wish. So that is how you can change the background image like that. In similar way, all of these elements were put together and built with Kubely. There's a lot of things you can do with Kubely. For example, this is the testimonial area. Now let's see how this was built. I'm going to delete it and click on this section, and from this menu over here, click column, and we got a column now. Let's click on this button and select browse all. Then from here I can select the testimonial. As you can see, the testimonial is back here. You can customize this testimonial in any layout. You can change it like this, you can change it like that. You can also, from over here, you can upload the avatar picture, you can change their position. There's a lot of customization options over here. So feel free to look around and see which design you like best. If you want, you can also use the Kubely library. Just click on here. This is the Kubely library. We don't have the pro versions, so we cannot use a lot of these layouts, but currently these are the layouts that we can use. Just simply click on one of these and it will be imported on your website. So that is how you can basically edit your design, create an LMS website, create the design, and you have seen, we have shown you a lot of things. I know the website currently doesn't look good, but with your newfound customization and design knowledge, you can make this website very beautiful. So that brings our long tutorial to an end. We tried to cover all the important factors to consider when creating an LMS website. We discussed about domain and hosting, we saw how the cPanel works, how we can install WordPress using Softaculus, and we learned how you can install themes and plugins on your WordPress website. We also saw how to use Tutor LMS, which is one of the most popular LMS plugins in the market today. We learned how you can purchase this plugin and also the Skillate theme. We also learned how you can activate your Tutor LMS and Skillate license. Overall, we covered the most important things for building an LMS website. Yes, we didn't go through each and every functions of Tutor LMS because, you know, an LMS plugin is a huge software. Exploring each functions will make this video even longer, but we did show you some of the most important parts. I'm sure you can figure out the rest on your own. If you are having trouble with something, feel free to let us know in the comment section, and if you want more tutorials like this, subscribe to this channel and like this video. It will encourage us to build more tutorials like this. So thank you for watching this video. Take care. See you next time.